What's up, everybody? Welcome to HotMakes right here I'm in Arizona. That's where I'm at. I'm at an art gallery. As you can see, I got the crazy vacation hair going, and I'm in an art gallery. No, I'm not in an art gallery. We're staying with my dad here in Arizona, and I don't have my wireless earbuds with me, so I luckily had these nice in-ears, and hopefully you guys can hear me. You can see me. New set, yes. Not so much. But yeah, we're here. We're rocking. Wow, look at this.
Are we working? Can you hear me?
A magical Caleb appears.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
What is up?
What's up?
Yeah, so I was having some computer issues. I am not in my normal. So one, I don't have my office, obviously, but I was a few weeks ago. I did it in the office where I normally work, like at my work computer.
Sure.
That's not available at the moment. So now I'm in a conference room, which feels weird because I feel like I'm in a meeting right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we are the meeting of the minds. That's what we're doing.
Meeting of the minds. There we go.
Well, it's been a week since we were at Rocky Mountain Rep Festival. How you been?
It doesn't feel like it's been.
I know,
long.
right?
It feels like it was just a few days ago.
I'm with you. How was your week? How was the ride home? All that stuff.
Flight home was fine. No big hiccups. Slight flight delay, but that was it.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Nice. Well, we're
sorry. I feel so. My vibe is probably off because I feel so weird sitting in my conference room where I normally have meetings at work right now.
Tell me there's like a whole conference room people like around you right now.
Yeah, I'm surrounded by the board, like a board of trustees.
That would be amazing.
I'm in here with the Council of Andrews right now. It also doesn't help that you're not in your normal setup too. So everything about this feels so strange at the moment. Yeah,
and I was like, I don't know where to set up. I could set up outside, but it's like 90 something degrees. Let's go just for the heck of it. Let's go see. It was like 98 earlier. And I was like, I don't want to melt. Yesterday when we flew in, it was 102. So there's that. It's 94 and very windy. So I was like, I better not be outside. And then it's so weird because I have this like Logitech C920 camera and I don't have my normal camera set up. But I am using my Rode wireless mic, so at least we have okay audio, I hope. There you go.
Look at that.
We're like.
You can't see mine because it's under the beard.
Nice. But hopefully everybody out there is doing good. We were at Rocky Mountain Rep Festival a week ago. I can't talk. Yeah, Rocky Mountain Rep Festival a week ago. It was phenomenal, by the way. We have Justin with us tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about how it went, how he thought it went, how we did, all the good stuff. And also,
did you already tell everybody where you are?
I am. I'm in Arizona. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I did. I'm in Arizona. I'm at an art gallery, as you can see clearly from the painting behind me.
Is that sarcasm, or are you actually at an art gallery?
That's both. I'm not at an art gallery, but it looks like one in here. So there's that. But no, we're hanging. If you have any questions, let us know. We're going to shoot questions off about Rocky Mountain Rep Festival all show. Also, if you want, there's I got to go shut my Nightbot off. I just totally remembered. I bet you if we're on my channel, Nightbot is freaking out right now because I did a live stream.
I do not have.
Also,
I was having computer issues, so I don't. Oh, sorry. I don't have the chats up.
Let me.
Because I also only have this one screen.
Let me just do this on Nightbot. Sorry about that if you're watching on the Edge of Tech channel. There we go. And Brian's with us. What's up, Brian? Ask questions if you have. If you want to toss us anything, there is a PayPal link in the description below. And if you want to see any of the HotMakes links, as always, there's a Google link in the description below that will go to a shared Google Doc and find episode 146. Holy moly.
It's a lot of episodes.
Yeah. Anything else? Am I missing anything? Let's see. We don't have to worry about the Rocky Mountain RepRap Festival coming up because we already had it. It was last week.
Yeah. But still, great job to Justin, Zach, and Mike.
Absolutely.
That's why I left the notes in there for that. I wanted to give him another.
No, 100%. I want to talk to Justin directly.
As soon as he's on the show, though, we give him no kudos. I don't even know what he's talking about. Who's Justin?
Yeah, who says? Yeah, if Zombie Hedgehog is watching, which looks like he is. Who's that anyway? What's Maker
I don't
Deck?
know who that is.
And also, thank you for all of the help you gave us from our live stream. That was awesome.
Zombie, are you going to Murph? He says he has to worry about Murph, but I don't know if he's going. He better be going.
It could be. We'll be there.
Tripod, you're going to be there?
Tripod
missed you last weekend.
He'll be there.
Okay.
But all right, we're gonna get rocking and rolling. I don't know if you can hear, but my little man
show
is
you the culprit
around.
Of the yawning.
Oh,
is this right here?
Yeah, that's
somebody decided to empty the coffee urns in the break room before they left.
That's what maker tears are made of.
Maker tears.
Yeah. Hey, TT, Tristan, come here.
You want to come say hi?
Yeah.
Oh,
come say hi. Come say hi real quick. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go this way though, because I have all sorts of cables plugged in.
There he is.
Hey, go here. Turn this way. Here you go. Look right here. He's running around right there. Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hey.
Can you tell him your name?
Tristan.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Adorable.
We're on 2. I have an iPad today as a second monitor, so when we do HotMakes, I can actually watch what they look like on the screen. But
it's funny. His face looks so much like Lindsay, but then he just has your hair. Like
all the above. What? Sorry. I have these. I was telling these guys before you got here, or maybe I was telling Justin, I forgot my wireless earbuds today, or not today, this whole week, because I left them in my other carry-on. And all I had in my bag were some Shure wired in-ear microphone or phones. So they're amazing, but it drowned everything else out. I can't hear anything.
What was that?
Yeah, exactly. Can you say hi, Caleb?
Hi, Caleb.
Hey, Tristan.
Right, there you go. Can you say who's Zombie Hedgehog?
Who heard the hot dog?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Nice.
So cute.
Well, we're going to look at some cool stuff, and we're going to bring Justin in. You want to say hi to Justin before you go?
Hi, Justin.
Oh, hang on. Let me get him in. You ready, Caleb?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Justin from the Rocky Mountain RepRap Festival. You know him as Beaker 3D. What's up?
Hey, guys.
Sorry,
I can't
he
talk.
said he asked if I was ready to bring him in as he was going to click it. So
I thought about
waiting.
I was thinking about doing it, but little man is controlling my trackpad right now.
Nice.
Okay.
So we may lose Jim then. Okay.
So they're saying hi. Yeah.
I
can't hear you, but
I know. I'll wave. Everyone in chat, wave.
Everybody's saying hi.
Everybody's sitting there staring at the computers doing this.
Like end of a Zoom call.
Yeah.
Right. You gonna go play?
Sometimes people end up free.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What happened?
He's still moving.
Nice. You know what's awesome? He's playing with the trackpad, and I'm like, oh no, what just happened?
Next time you and I need to coordinate that better, Caleb.
Awesome.
Justin, we should just kick Jim off the stream. He'll think it'll.
Hang on.
Don't
do that. Don't click that button. That's the leave studio button.
Justin, you said your boss's kid's name is Tristan. Does that mean Jim is your boss?
No. He lives.
Did we just get a boss reveal?
There you go.
Boss reveal.
Boss reveal live. You heard it here first, folks.
Yes. Better than working where I work. So
I hope they're not watching.
So it's been a week since the event. How's it been, man?
Running an event is a very different feeling than just going. Seeing everyone, being able to just talk with everyone, and then the post convention, what's called a hangover. That was rough the first few days because You always want to be with everybody. You always want to hang out. It's
Right.
just so much fun.
Right.
My legs
I've
have
always called
finally
it-
recovered.
Oh yeah, my back
80
still hurts.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you were hurting. I did 80,000 steps over 3 days.
Ah.
Oh, wow.
Let's play.
38 miles. So
Mommy,
it was worth it. Just don't tell my
what are you
legs.
doing?
My legs. I could not walk last Monday. I literally laid in bed all
Daddy
day.
still holding Mommy.
But it was worth it. It was amazing. You know. So
You going down?
You guys did an amazing job. I was very
You stand up.
impressed with.
Yeah. Okay.
for a first year,
Love you.
it was beyond anything.
Not even
we
for a
could have
first year,
imagined.
dude.
It wa-
If that was your 5th year, I would have been impressed.
I know for a first year to go off like it did with minimal issues,
Yeah.
you know, it was insane. And we just have to do it
Yeah.
again next year.
Yeah.
Tripod.
Well, I mean,
Tripod says you bipeds are complaining about your legs.
Well, tripod
What do you
loves to get a
mean? You
leg
have
up.
3 legs. You're literally a tripod.
Yeah.
You have one more leg than we do. We have a right to complain.
yeah.
You have 3 legs holding the load. I have 2, sir. That's 50% per leg.
Right?
All right, there's my rant for the day.
Hey. The Caleb rant replaces the pooch rants.
Yeah, there we go.
Cool.
We need to start that again. But that might be copyrighted.
Yeah.
You know, no, it was insane.
Oh.
Like the amount of people coming from everywhere. The Voron team, as far as I heard, it was the first time the Voron main team had been together as a
Oh,
group.
Oh,
that's
wow.
awesome.
They had 25 or so
Yeah.
people.
They had a lot of people there.
Yeah. So one thing
amazing.
that I will show, because the Voron team is just that awesome. Sorry, got a lot of stuff in this room.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh, they gave it to you?
They gave it to me and they signed it.
Oh,
Oh,
Look at that thing.
that's awesome.
that's
they did
amazing.
sheet though on the overhang with 2 different pieces, but
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Doc handed it to me about
that
an
looks
hour
like
and
a,
a half before the event ended.
Nice.
it looks like a giant Rubik's cube.
It really
That's
I want
does.
to
awesome.
solve it really bad.
Things like
That's so
at
good.
least 15 pounds too.
I recently learned how to solve a Rubik's cube. So like making a Rubik's cube that's scrambled but super glued together so I can't solve it would be a nightmare.
Right? Oh, zombie. Yeah, that was insane that they handed it to
Oh,
to
sorry.
me of anyone. They could have handed it to Mike or Zach easily, and Doc's like, "Here you go." I'm like, and it was like
awesome,
4 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday, and I almost broke down because it was just so thoughtful.
Also,
Well-
to be fair, you're here and they aren't. So I'm kidding. I'm just messing
Yeah,
with you.
yeah. No,
I'm just
what,
messing
they were
Everybody
invited.
put in a lot of effort.
Yeah.
The Voron team had a massive amount of printers.
Mr. Daedalus says, love the event.
Hey,
my
Jano.
first Earth, but won't be my last. Big Jano. What's up,
Awesome.
man?
Jano.
Nice feature on the 60 seconds with 3D printing.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Nice work
Which,
there.
speaking of which, I have started the video edit, but there were, I forget how many, like it was over 100. It was like 180 or so gigabytes of footage.
Whoa!
It was a lot, footage and photos. Sarah took just still images alone. Sarah took over 1,400 pictures
Mhm.
throughout the course of the weekend.
Holy
Nice.
Now, a lot of those were like the same pictures because it was on fast shutter.
Yeah.
But
to have
when I edited them all down, I still ended up adding like over 200 photos to that group album of the
That's
good
awesome.
ones from those 1,400. So
Right.
think about how much video we have with 2 cameras and GoPros, which,
Right.
by the way, I need that GoPro footage.
Oh, I know.
Yes, I want to see that GoPro footage from my battle racer dying.
Me too.
Yeah, that'd be awesome to see.
Yeah,
Drone
Now,
footage.
also, to be fair, one camera was shooting 4K.
Ooh,
So the files are a little bit larger, but
Yeah.
still, there were
takes a day or
a
two
good
to
200 or
render.
300 video files to start working through. So
Right.
Right.
I wish I had the planning ahead of time and like the time on my plate to do the quick 60-second things that Joel's doing. But for us, it's a little bit more of a slow
Yeah.
burn. I just
I
gotta work
actually
on it.
was going to do it better. I was going to do 61 seconds this year. But
59 would be better,
50
right?
Yeah,
59,
quicker.
yeah.
No,
30
here we
seconds.
go.
30
Next
seconds.
year,
Yeah.
we do 69-second spots.
Murph,
I approve
Murph.
this idea. I have the
Yeah.
power.
We'll do it there. But let's back up for a second.
Yeah.
Amazing event. We all flew in. We had a great time. First day, we're kicking off the event. You haven't seen the footage yet, anybody else, but there was a line outside. That was a good sized line waiting to get in. And it's like 35 or 40 degrees or something. And people are waiting to get in. And you clocked over. There you go. There's some footage. So there was that's part of the line. And geez,
We're gonna make this busy. The line went back to the other building.
Yeah. And so we had so much fun with that. We brought everybody in, and the first day, I think you said we hit something like 2,100 people, right? Something like that.
2,154 or something like
So
that.
many.
We didn't know when we ordered lanyards. We only ordered 1,350 public lanyards. That was when we had 900 people signed up.
Yeah.
6 weeks before the event, 7 weeks ago at this point. Gone by 12:30.
Nice.
Gone, and then they reported the number at 3:30, and we had hit 1,800 people, which I'm not bragging, but I'm a little bragging. Murph and Earth do 1,700 to 1,800 a year.
Nice.
Over 2 days. We did that in 6.5 hours.
I thought that was like people through the door. Is that total? Because
I think theirs is total.
Because like your second day, right? Did you count everybody through the door?
We did.
Or did
we counted total people through the door Sunday.
So it could have been half repeats.
Yeah. We wanted to do, a continuous count. People are going to come back, but it still counts.
So, over those 2 days.
It does. If it's a different day. I say that counts.
3,100 right around there.
Right. Yeah. We had 3,150. And then in sponsors and staff of the sponsors, makers, and event staff, we had another about 350. So all total, we had 3,500 people come through that building in total of 3 days, including setup day, which was insane.
And then it's just awesome. So, I mean, the Saturday by like 11, 12 o'clock, it was busy in there. It was very busy.
It was packed.
We had a huge crowd for battle racers and drag racers on Saturday, a pretty good sized crowd on Sunday. And that was just a ton of fun, a lot of fun with that. Thank you to Scott for the drag racer stuff. And, that was so much fun.
Right.
Some amazing stuff.
I'm trying to pull up some of the footage. I'm trying to see if I can drive this laptop into the ground by having so many inputs and then also pull up footage.
I've got photos. If you want me to share, I can always click through my shared photo pile.
Jerry's asking, but they had hand clickers.
Yeah, hand
perfect.
clickers. I do want to give a shout out to Steven Z and Geek Toy Box Dom. They flew in. Dom flew in from California. Zura flew in from Ohio, and we needed a few extra hands running around, and they were insanely helpful.
Yeah.
Just managing the little stuff that we needed to have managed. So thank you guys.
I just want to point out real quick this comment by my dad where he misspelled Nerdy J. And I just want to take a moment to acknowledge how accurate that. No, I'm kidding.
Listen here,
band. Just vanishes.
Yeah. No, it was so much fun. We met so many people and a bunch of people we had never met before. Filament Stories, she's with us right now. I mean, that was so much fun to meet you in person. I know we have actually scheduled her to be on the show soon, which is awesome. But we met so many new people, and not only that, like, it's awesome to meet the makers that are in the area, the community all around. But so many people from the community and the outlying communities and the surrounding states just came to check it out. And I mean, we met people from Wyoming, Utah, Idaho. We met people like all over the place. Of course, Colorado too. and they just came in for the day or for 2 days to check it out. And it was really a very cool family event. I mean, there was a ton of people walking around with their families, with their kids, whether dad drugged the family there or it was a mom with 4 kids, showed up and stuff like that. But it was so much fun, and it was so cool to see the families and meet the people. And yeah, that was pretty cool.
The mom with 4 kids, that was just awesome because I had built a second battle racer and I didn't have anyone to run it. So I went to Jim. Hey, Jim, find someone. And he found Atticus.
Atticus, yes.
And
Yeah.
Atticus.
You have pictures?
I do have pictures somewhere.
Tammy Anderson. I'm sorry, that was her name. She says Atticus says hi. There you go.
Oh,
hey.
Hey.
Thank you for
Nice to
tuning
see
in.
ya.
It's great to see you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a photo. My wife.
The story was awesome. Can I tell the story while you're looking?
Go ahead.
So we're talking. I'm talking to them, and they're like, "Oh, these are cool." They hadn't seen them yet, and Justin tells me we need a racer. It asked me if I wanted to race, and I was like, "Well, I'm kind of emceeing. I probably shouldn't be racing at the same time, but we're gonna find somebody." And then I started talking to Tammy and her 4 kids. I think she came with her 4 kids, and Atticus was one of them. And I said, "Don't worry. I think I'm going to see if I can get you to race this thing." So we kind of played it good. It ended up happening, and Atticus actually won the race on Saturday. And he came in, never seen one, never raced one, never drove one. I mean, he had the controller in his hand. Justin showed him how to work it, and he ends up winning. It was amazing. And he ends up winning. And then, from then on, it was awesome. We gave him, it was super cool to see how happy he was. He won like $500 from Polymaker for another 3D printer. I know they said they had 2 3D printers right now. I think it was an Ender 3 Pro and an Ender 3 V2, if I remember right. And yeah, Scott is right on. Yep. And so Justin comes over and he's like, "Hey, I'm going to go talk to my wife. I'll be right back." And he comes back and they, I think Tammy and the kids come back around by us. And I said, "Justin, we need you to come back," because he went around, and he comes back over. And Justin, I took a bunch of pictures too. I think we all did. But Justin actually handed him the battle racer, like complete build, controller, battery. And he said, "Here you go. You won. This is yours now." And I just got goosebumps. Just my hair
it makes me tear up every time we talk about it. So
hang on. Do we need music? Do we have sad music in here?
We like sad violin music or anything like that?
So
I don't have a picture. I'm trying to find a good picture.
Zombie says, "I would have won if it weren't for you meddling kids." So
that's funny. That's funny.
He gives his family this battle racer, right? And so then I was like, "Hang on." They asked me, I think, to sign the side of it, which was amazing. And then I was like, "Who else do we need? We need Joel. We need let's see, who else? I'm trying to remember who we all got. We walked around and we got everybody. Whoever we could find. Right. The bigger YouTuber guys. Obviously the big people, not me. But we got Joel, and I think I'm pretty sure we got Stefan to sign it. I think we did. We broke up his like video session for a second, and he signed it for him. And then I think he signed their lanyards too. And we walked around and we did that. And then I saw that he had Purple Rain filament from Green Gate on the racer. And I was like, "Come on." So we went over by Rich and I said, "Rich, do you have any Purple Rain left?" He just, I kind of told him the story a little bit. And I said, "Listen, this thing's got Purple Rain on it. They need some of that filament." And he said, "All I have is one roll of the virgin, like not recycled stuff, Purple Rain." And I was like, "Nice. What do you think?" And he's like, "Let's do it." So he gave them like a full roll of that.
That's fantastic.
It was so much fun. Because that is what these events are about. It's about the families coming. It's about hanging out. It's about, making somebody's day. And that's something that I'm pretty sure Atticus and family probably will never forget. And
Yeah.
it was amazing. The whole day was awesome. And hopefully we made it good for you guys because you guys deserve it. It was so much fun. I know you had a long drive home too. So
right. And Tammy, I got your email. I'm working on getting everything sent. I just want to have it all ready in one shot. So hopefully this week I'll have that sent back.
Nice.
Also, I want to give a quick shout out to his brother and sister too. Sarah gave me a little bit of an update, but I don't know like the whole story, but from what I understand, like his brother was the reason they all came out, I think, because he was the one who was interested in going to the event. And then his brother and sister stopped by and just hung out while I was messing with the drone and getting it ready and stuff like that, just asking questions and stuff. And those are, every single one of them are incredibly bright kids. Like it wasn't just Atticus's
control,
isn't it? Yeah. His I don't know what you call, what's the word I'm looking for? He was good at controller.
Yeah.
Like that's, but it's not just him. Like his brothers and sisters are really smart too. So I don't know, Tammy, I don't know what kind of super juice you're throwing in their brains, but it's working.
Well, I know they hung out with you for a while, asking a lot of questions about your camera gear, your drones, and
I enjoyed talking to them. They were wonderful.
I saw a picture of that where you're just sitting there on your knees, just chatting with them. It was great.
Yeah, they made me a custom benchy sticker. That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right.
awesome.
I'm pretty sure we got your signature on their racer as well. And then I let them know, like, if you want, you could take the side plates off and print your own. That way you could keep the signed side plates. But I mean, it was just
as a 3D set it.
There was so many
that's very true.
stories. There were so many family stories like that where maybe kids came with dad and dad was they were drugged there because dad wanted to come, and then ended up just falling in love with the stuff they saw there, and oh my God, dad's cool now because all this cool stuff you got to see. If it was R2D2 running around, or it was so cool. And
right.
I mean, all of these events are amazing, but you guys, for a first year event, it was spot on.
It was insane.
Yeah.
I don't remember who asked. I don't know. I don't remember where the conversation was happening, but I saw somebody mention this, and I totally agree. I think what made this year or this specific event so much different than the other MRFs that we've been, or the IRFs, I guess, that we've been to, is the families. There were a lot more, not just kids, but families that were just all one unit that were walking around asking interesting questions, actually being engaged, and just, I don't know. There was something about constant. It was like there was no shortage of feed of of wonderment.
Yeah, it was so cool. And
sorry, it was my turn to turn around.
I think that I don't know if you can hear the squeaking over here. That my dad has a new laptop and it's got rubber feet, and he slid it across his marble countertop, and it was like,
oh, okay. You said he got a new laptop. I was expecting it's being ran by like a hamster on like a rusty wheel.
It is. There's two hamsters on that rusty wheel running it. Okay.
Whoa.
But no, what the cool thing was, I think what was a little bit different is that it was a first year event for one, and there's nothing like this on that side of the western side of the US, right? And I think I got a lot of those comments from people who came out, hey, we don't have anything like this. Or the local people were like, we didn't have anything going on. We wanted to come check this out. And it was really cool. So that was cool too. Nothing against MRF or IRF, because both of those are really cool events, completely different events. MRF is like free for all, do whatever you want and do whatever you want. IRF is amazing, and it's super structured, and that is awesome, but it's at the college. So you kind of have to follow college rules, right?
Yeah.
But both of those are really cool, and I think they've been around for a little while, whereas this one, there's so many new people that had never even been to an event like this before, and they were like, oh, cool, we're going to come check it out. So
new companies, local companies.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Filament Stories. She says Zelda won the Sunday race. Yes. So that's the best part. The Sunday.
The front bumper broke off, so she couldn't drive forward. And you were about to say she was out because she could move, but they were like, "No, we can move backwards." So she started driving backwards instead.
Yeah.
That's great.
And I think everybody who raced, thank you for being awesome sports too, because by the end of both races, almost nobody can move. Like,
Yeah.
especially day 2, right? Like day 2 of Sunday's event, everybody was pretty much done. Like no one could barely move. There was a couple cars. I know Nick, Polymaker Nick's car was smoking. I mean, we had a bunch of them.
When he lost a whole track, like a whole track assembly.
Yeah.
There's a trick to that. Print the frame in polycarbonate carbon fiber.
Yeah. So
I want to print a whole racer in wood fill, so it just goes up in flames. That's what I want to do.
We can add a little accelerant.
And it's gasoline powered instead of.
Yeah.
Can you imagine everybody's out there turning their controllers on, and I'm over there pulling the trying to get it started.
That would be awesome. So Scott makes a good point. Met people that have never been to an IRF and who also want to attend MRF now. Absolutely. There was people that drove across the country.
There's one guy that drove 18 hours from West Virginia
West
in his
Virginia.
Tesla, so he really didn't drive. But I mean, Tim, I used PCCF, I used nuclear nylon, I used
Hang on
ABS.
1 second, guys.
Yeah, you can use Tim, you can use any filament you want. The difference was for this event, Polymaker sponsored the filament if you were going to race at the event.
Yep.
That being said, I'm not sure they're going to do that again. They sponsored 49 or 48
50.
battle
Something like that,
racers.
yeah.
I talked to Nick. He said 48, and I think 19 showed up. So
we've got a solution for that for next year, I think.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the deal was you build it and you have to show up if they sponsored the event, right?
Yep.
And he's back. All right. He just got kicked out by the board of trustees.
Right.
The CEO of the company just parked like right outside the front door and walked in like workout clothes. So I guess I don't know. I have no idea what's going on right now.
Nice. You're supposed to go work out, I think.
Yeah.
That's
I've been talking with Nick, and what we're talking about is it's going to be buy your filament, build the racer, and then when you show up, you get not just the value of the filament, maybe more.
There you go.
That way you have some
that will be better.
incentive.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
You buy your 3 rolls,
I guess.
and then you get 4 or 5 rolls or something, or a voucher for airs. Yep, I
like
remember
that.
There it is.
So something to incentivize, and that way it's not, well, we built it, we didn't show up, we don't get a coupon.
I think that's a better way for Nick too.
I
Nick too.
fully agree. It'll people took advantage of it.
But the other cool thing about go ahead. Sorry.
Scott brought something else up that I wanted to point out too. He said that not a single one of us stand a chance in a battle next year against the Anderson family.
We're gonna have 4 of them.
Yes.
That got me thinking. So next year, I'm gonna dress up as Agent Smith, and I'm gonna make a Matrix themed
Mr. Anderson.
death racer, and I will just walk up Mr. Anderson, and it'll be just a big battle between the two of us.
That would be awesome.
We were talking about
Jim can be the lady in the red dress.
Maybe.
We were talking about calling the battle the Atticus Cup.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That would be cool.
The Attica.
Cool.
I think careful territory there.
But,
the trophy can just be Attaboys.
And we're working on printed trophies for next year. I've got a few contacts that will print them. So
I gotta do.
I might know a few guys who have 3D printers. Actually,
who?
I went to this event last weekend. I don't know if you heard of it.
I didn't know anything about it.
One thing that I'm thinking about doing, I might do another battle racer for Murph. I'm not sure. But I need to do a drag racer.
Yes.
I have to do it. And I got to talk to Scott about that because I mean, the event was so cool. And it was every bit of chaos that
Here's
I
what's
hoped
left of mine after Scott decided to play Destruction Derby with it.
Yes. On the way back, that was awesome. After the very last race, it was like Scott full on in the Justin.
Oh yeah. And
I got a couple good shots of some of the carnage.
Yeah, and the fun.
And we have footage of The one that hit the tripod too, that Sarah was standing at.
Was that the white one?
I
Nice.
think it was like the
Yeah.
first couple
We have-
races. Yeah,
Yep.
Little
That was
footage
the
of the one
How
that came in
Texan
backwards, right?
guys or whatever.
I think so. Yeah.
And I didn't build the drag racer or the battle racers to win. I just did it to have fun. Like I wasn't doing it to win. I won by having a massive event.
Yeah, it was awesome. And the other thing I want to put out too, nice. The other thing I want to put out there as well is not only were there amazing exhibitors, like people from all over brought some really cool stuff. The people that show up were awesome. We had vendors that were like super cool. Ellie had a super booth, which was amazing.
Yes.
But there was vendors that had never been to one of these yet. And they had never been to one of these yet because they didn't have a place to do it because everywhere else was too far away.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
it was really cool to see like 3DQ. They were out there and talked to the guy who freaking came up with the arc overhangs, right?
Yeah, Steven.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, like, I didn't even know that he was there.
Yeah,
And
That 5-axis, I think it's
dude, that-
5-axis printer that was there.
the
And
5-axis
the
printer.
Duet 3D booth.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got a picture.
That was
of
the first time I'd actually met the couple from Duet.
Yeah. And
didn't-
that's first, well, obviously the first time we met the dude who made the 5-axis printer, right?
Yeah.
And
Printed
What was-
Solid had a sweet display too. I don't know if you stopped to talk to them, but they started off with an empty table.
yeah,
And they were giving spools to people who brought prints up. So they have this giant table full of cool prints, but they didn't bring a single one of them,
Just
which I thought
filament.
was so cool.
They sent in 660 pounds of filament. That's how much the pallet weighed. So I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you would know. You know the guys who run the thing.
well, well, what was cool about that is the deal was he's coming in with an empty table and a pallet full of filament. You bring something that was printed and bring it to David's table. He gave you a roll of filament.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to find a
that's how it
picture of
works.
that on my.
And so you got a roll of filament just for showing up with for something to put on the table to display. It was
I wonder if you could, like-
such an awesome idea.
You know those games where like you start off with like something small like a paperclip and you keep trading it for something slightly bigger until you end up with
There
like
was a kid
car or
there
a
that
house or
did
something?
that.
Yeah.
you know
That's
that?
what I'm wondering if you could walk in and like trade somebody at another table for the print that they're showing off, and then bring that to David's table to get a roll of filament, and then that brings
trade
bring that somewhere else
No,
to
I
trade.
think there was a kid who showed up, and I totally forgot what he started with, but he ended up
it
with
was
a
something
printer and a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, he traded for a M3D quad that actually
like
my
that.
co-organizer Mike was selling.
Yeah,
That's funny.
and it was cool because then he was like, "Oh, it has this glass plate," and I saw that it was basically it was an Ender 3 size,
Oh, yeah.
probably an Ender 3. I don't know. So and Tim TH3D, shout out to you, man. He actually gave me a flex plate and a magnet to give to the kid.
Nice.
And he was just like, "You're just going to give this
Here,
to me?" And I was
here's
like,
the printed solid.
"Yeah, too.
table.
You know, I'm good with that." And it was super cool because he kept trading for new stuff for a hot end and all this stuff.
That's the printed solid table.
There you go. That was
And it's not just their material, it's every potential material, and someone printed a Gatorade bottle.
I wonder if that was printed in Pet G.
I wonder. There's Dustin.
There we go.
There's the Prusa table.
Hey, I was there.
Yeah, that's you.
That's not no. That's not you.
No,
Right?
no,
I
not
could.
at all.
There's 1,000 pictures in this album, so can't.
You're more
really-
handsome.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like,
Big Jano,
there's
you should
so
do
much
it.
stuff.
You should start with a benchy, Big Jano, and see what you can
So-
trade up to. Ellie's printer,
Oh,
phenomenal.
sorry. So this is awesome because the Loveland Reporter Herald came in on Friday.
Oh,
actually
yeah.
emailed, and we were in the event was in the local newspaper, and Ellie was
Awesome.
on the main page. And there were people
Justin.
that showed up on Saturday and Sunday that said we came because of this article.
That's awesome.
How
is
many
free.
copy? I need a copy of that.
I've got a few
How can I-
copies.
Can
Talk-
I? Can I
shoot me a
pay
message,
shipping
we'll
or whatever?
talk.
Can I convince you?
Shoot me a message and we'll talk. I'm trying to
want
get a pack of them on order, but the newspaper guy has not responded. Which reminds
Oh.
me, I need to
Just
message
expect it'll just when you hear something hit your front door,
Yeah.
go out. It'll probably that's
Fine.
it.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
certain-
So I'm curious. I mean, I'm just impressed that you still have a newspaper. So there's that.
right?
What's a newspaper?
Yeah.
What is it? Did you just print out an article off BuzzFeed? Is that what just happened?
Right?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it was. Yeah, this is great.
I love that.
Dom got more. Send me. I've got like 6 of these. So,
Nice.
yeah, that was insane. And then where'd it go? I think
No, it
Jim.
was super cool.
I think Jim remembers this. About 3:00 on Saturday, I went around.
Yeah.
That was
Nice
cool.
big flex plate full of.
Man.
Yeah. Everybody
Everyone.
used to find, yeah.
I think you're in
Hey,
here
I see my
somewhere.
signature on there.
I don't know where Jim put his, but I know he's in here somewhere. Oh, right here.
There
Right
it
here.
is. There it is.
I see a lot of them. Yeah, that's
Need to
awesome.
seal
Did Sarah?
it.
I can't remember. If Sarah
I don't
said
know.
that.
I think she did. I just don't.
I think she
remember.
did.
I say
It's probably next to mine.
Right.
I say you
Micro Swiss.
throw a giant print with a huge bottom like first layer on there and see if you can get it to do like the transition.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
to the
like silly
bottom.
putty.
That'd be-
Then you have 2 like hard to read sets of signatures instead of one readable one.
right. And then Big Jano gave me his
Yeah.
large
Okay.
printed RMRRF logo.
That's super
Jano,
cool.
do you have any more of those? Because here's the thing. I saw one of those sitting at LDO Motors table, and I thought it was theirs. And I walked up and I was like, "How much to take this home with me? Because I want one." And they were like, "Jano just gave it to me." And I was like, "Okay, I'll go talk to him." And he was gone. Look at this.
Right.
Hang on. Thank you. Josh asked if I needed anything, and I was like, "No," because somebody stopped making coffee, and he just walked in here with a full urn of coffee.
Perfect.
I can't turn the camera around.
Wait, like
Thank
an
you, Josh.
urn?
No,
Like
one of these things.
Right.
This guy. I'll just no, it's burning hot.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
I was thinking an urn of coffee. How much ashes are in there?
Right. So
So
next
I used
year,
to
I
call
want to
them-
show this stuff too.
I don't know why they're
It's
called urns.
It's a carafe, right?
And a company branded coffee mug.
Nice.
Um,
there you go.
Question before I do anything, Tammy, if you're still in chat, I have a picture of me and Atticus.
I think he just closed his browser.
I know.
He's not in here
I
at
have
all
a picture
anymore.
of me and Atticus that I'd like to show, but my wife said I should get permission to actually show a picture. There's Sarah. So if you're still in chat, let me know. But
Nice.
I do want to show this.
Did you just say there's Sarah when Jim popped on board? Oh no,
No.
she's in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm going to share what the venue is going to kind of look like next year. Now
Awesome.
ignore all the squares. So if someone will share my screen.
Oh yeah.
So this
Hang on,
year-
sorry, I'm
Also,
getting coffee.
also, zombie, check your Twitter and
So sorry it's rotated, but we were in the North Hall this year, 18,000 square feet. Audio. This hall is another 18,000. So we're gonna do both halls next year, and we'll leave these. We'll put tables here for food. So we're gonna have
gonna be so massive.
36,000 square feet. We're gonna do big, deeper booths around here, and probably around here to allow for people to go in. But
yeah,
we agree, after Saturday's mayhem,
permission granted. Nice.
we decided we agreed on it Saturday night. So here's the
Sweet.
picture. I don't have it.
Yeah, there you go.
There's me and
Yeah.
Atticus.
That's so awesome.
Right after
That's
I
awesome.
gave away. Basically, he didn't know I was giving it to him. I literally handed it to him like, "Let's take a picture. Hold this," and then I handed him his mom the controller and something else.
It was
I don't
awesome.
remember what. And then I said, "Well, hold on to that because it's yours."
Nice. So
You were smooth in
overall,
presenting
Delivering,
that.
yeah. It was tricky. I didn't know if
Right.
he
Yeah.
had figured it out. Larger maker lounge, yes. Probably a whole area. The other hall has a wall we can put up, so we might use that.
right.
Anyway,
So here's the deal. Overall, amazing event, super fun. I think you guys did an amazing. You three, you did an amazing job putting it together. There was a cool survey afterwards, so if you went, fill the survey out.
Hang on.
But
I didn't get a survey.
No, Jim did.
I did. Yeah.
Oh, thanks for sharing that with me.
Oh, listen here, peasant.
Oh,
power
I guess it's our stream now.
to
Welcome
remove
to
him.
Hot
Oh, no,
Wheels
okay.
with
No,
Justin
I'll bring him back on.
Club.
Sorry. Oh, what is that? So I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Are you muted? Oh.
Let me
Hey, there's kids here.
No, I was itching.
Yeah,
One of the things I forgot on my way here was my shaver. So I'm gonna have to go to the store and take care of this massive itch fest. My wife calls me a porcupine.
And Jim, thank you for being our MC so much. You
was
were
awesome.
perfect for it. Caleb, thank you for taking video. Sarah, thank you for just being helpful and taking video.
Well, she took so many photos, and she was great as a camera operator.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know that I would have been able to do it without her. I would have, but it would have been super.
I agree.
Super difficult.
You guys both, Caleb, Sarah, you guys are awesome. Yeah. It was awesome to have you guys there, and I definitely couldn't have done anything half, not even close to half to what we did without you guys there. So thank you. I know Saturday was a rough day for everything, just because everything kept sneaking up, and it was like bam, 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 right?
Yeah.
But I think,
and I don't want to sound. I'm not trying to sound like I have an ego. I'm just like absolutely honestly, as like a guy who does video literally day in and day out for my job, we got a lot of good stuff this week. Like we got some good footage. We got so much good footage that the in between like transitions where where you're like explaining what we're about to show feel so small in comparison to the amount of footage that I want to include in the video, because there's so much cool stuff.
That's okay.
Right.
That's okay.
Yeah.
No, it was fun, and I really do appreciate both of you guys. You guys, Justin, and you guys, amazing show. It was awesome to MC. I had fun. I came in with like 80% voice, and I left with like 40% voice, 30.
Things for next year.
But
water bottles for sponsors, lozenges, hard candy.
Oh, I drank so much water, and I had pockets full of cough drops. And
we're going to supply them next year, I think.
You know, I think it was weird because I just happened to get this random cold thing that that my family had for a couple weeks before that, like the weekend before I was coming, and I was like, "Well, we're doing it."
That was.
So I appreciate it. I appreciate that. It was a lot of fun, and you know, we'll definitely love to do it again.
Oh yeah, definitely have you guys back. And Jim's wearing a staff shirt.
I am.
I know a staff shirt at the end, which I should have given to him earlier, but
one of these things is not like the other.
I might have a spare, Caleb, lying around.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. You don't have to. I mean, I would have liked to have one. But
No, it really makes you want to go to all of them airs. It really does. And I wouldn't have done this if I hadn't. I wouldn't have even started this in September if I hadn't gone to Murph and met Mike, and then IRF and seen both shows, because we didn't want to be either show. We wanted to be our own.
Hydrate me because I can't do it myself. Yes. Filament Stories, thank you so much. She says you did an excellent job of making all the announcements. Jim, the giveaways, I don't think people would have known about nearly to the same degree. And wow, there were a lot of things being given away.
See if I can find a picture.
There was also, a lot of stuff being given away.
To give Jim a little bit of extra credit too, Sarah and I were with him the entire weekend. Like, I don't, other than Saturday night when we went to bed early, I don't think there was longer than like 10 or so minutes that we weren't with Jim. So I have the authority to say Jim was juggling so many things at once. I can't tell you how many times like somebody came up to talk to him, and then I was like, "Hey Jim, I need this piece of camera equipment from your bag." And then he was like, "Okay, well now this kid came up to talk to me." And then somebody else is like, "Sign something." And then somebody else is like, "When are you going to make this announcement?" "Oh, there's a giveaway happening in 5 minutes." And also there's somebody at the Maker Lounge. Like, I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he remembered to keep the microphone on him all weekend. I would have left it in 12 different places.
Yeah. Luckily we had 2 microphones. We had a lot of microphones.
I appreciate that. It was fun. All I can say, as long as everybody's has fun, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
It was so cool. We met some really awesome people. Thank you again. And there was a ton of giveaways. And then this guy came.
Yeah, I see a stranger.
Help.
Hello.
Hey.
Who's
Hey,
Zombie
how's it
Hedgehog
going?
anyway?
Yeah, I don't know who this guy is. Oh, I like it.
So
Your
here's a
title too.
great
That's fantastic.
photo. So this was the Voron giveaway at 3:00 on Saturday.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
It
There
was
you
That
go.
was mobbed.
packed.
it was piled in there. I was
That's
somewhere in that
absolutely
mix,
Oh,
and
sorry for the.
I think
That
I
is
was on
so
the
crazy.
left side or something. But I can
Yeah.
tell you, you had to be present to win, and we drew
Yep.
a few tickets because
Drew a
people weren't
lot of-
present.
There you are.
There you are. There you are. Right
Yeah,
there.
right
Jim.
over
there
there.
you go. Yeah,
Yeah, that was a ton of people. It was
Yeah.
packed.
it was
Wow.
awesome.
Absolutely packed. You
Yes. So we wanted to bring
Zombie.
Zombie Hedgehog in, and it was he actually Sarah. The whole time we went live on HotMakes on Sunday, after all the technical garbage we went through, Sarah had an iPad Pro in her hands, filming like this, right, the whole time. So
well, because
Thank
you
you.
couldn't get the audio working or the external cameras working. So eventually we just said, screw it. We're like 20 minutes
Yeah,
late.
that was-
And she held this giant iPad like a laptop, just walking around with it.
it's
Her
actually
arms got so
it's
tired.
actually right here. I'm using it for a second monitor. So she was like
Nice.
walking with this thing the whole time,
Uh-huh.
you know, and that was awesome. And then we had
And then Zombie.
yeah, he was watching comments and kind of following us too. And man,
Well, and
thank
also
you.
checking audio like that.
Yeah.
That I was not expecting that part to be as helpful as it was because I couldn't hear anything. Nobody else could hear
Yeah,
anything. but
he
he
had
was there
his-
with headphones and watching
yeah.
the chat, and
Yeah,
I
'cause
could
I had some
check in every
people-
now and then.
Saying is the audio working or glitched out, so I was able to hear it real time and
Yeah,
let
that
you know
was-
if it's good or not.
More than helpful. I
Yes,
appreciate
very
that.
much so.
Yeah, it was cool. You had a really cool printer, which we got some good footage of. I can't
Oh,
wait
yeah.
to show
Yeah.
that.
That's good to hear.
And
Oh,
I think you Eiffel Towered a grandma at one point.
I did.
okay.
So there was
Hang
that.
on.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Eiffel
Do I wanna
Tower to
ask?
Grandma.
No, there was
Oh,
this lady.
okay.
There was this lady who was desperately trying to find him because she wanted to
Ooh.
buy an Eiffel Tower that he printed on that printer.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That,
I was
That's
actually
think
chatting
so-
with the husband, I think, older couple, and they're going on their first trip to Paris, and they saw that printing. I'm like, oh my god, this is absolutely amazing. So we were talking about that a bit, talking about how I went there and I saw it, and it was a good experience. Like that's kind of the whole thing about Rep Rat Fest is you never know who you're going to talk to
Yeah.
and what you're going to see.
Everybody. Don't Google.
don't.
So good. Yeah, don't Google that.
That reminds me of that. Have you guys seen that video of that super wholesome video that kid who like shows his grandfather something that he 3D printed, and his grandfather's like, "Can I buy this from you?" And he's like, "No, it's like 0.02 cents in plastic." And he's
Right.
like, "But you made this," and it was just,
Yeah.
I don't know, that wholesome kind of like don't understand
Yeah.
the technology, but like think it's cool
It was-
still.
It was awesome. I mean, there was a ton of people, but it was just awesome because they were like, "Where is it?" And then Nick like goes this way to find him, and then like I see Nick all the way over there, but actually he was just sitting 2 booths over trying to set up for his stream. It was right after ours, and I was like, "Hey, come over here real quick!" And Nick's like
Oh,
clear
yeah.
across the arena. You know, we do have some HotMakes. We do. I just
Yeah,
realized
yeah.
what time it was.
Hot makes
Oh,
and a hot
Jesus.
break. There's a
And are you
hot
gonna-
break too.
You're gonna hang out for HotMakes,
Oh.
Zombie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh,
So,
awesome.
also, I don't know who was around, but I think Nerys, I don't know who else has footage of this, but if you check out the Nerys's shorts, I think he did it in a short. At one point, I decided on Sunday to tell everybody that for the next 5 minutes, everybody run and give Joel telling a high
Oh
five.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
The 36 high fives. Just
Yeah, it was.
I did a
it was
short of
just like
that too, I think.
people coming. Oh yeah,
On
you
the
did
HotMakes,
film that.
on the
That's right,
HotMakes
that's
account,
right.
yeah.
So it was just funny because he didn't know I was going to do it, and I was just like, find him and give him a high five, and we all like kind of went. Whoosh.
Oh,
You
yeah.
did that to Ellie too.
What? Oh no, I
Ellie,
said
yeah, Ellie was
right
about
after-
to do
yeah.
her talk in the Maker
Yeah.
Lounge.
She's like,
and
I
we
don't even know what
just
I'm going to
Great
say yet.
speech.
Dude, there's
She's
funny
gonna
that
have
we
a
got it
great
live on
speech.
HotMakes.
Yeah,
Oh,
I remember
nice.
Yeah.
watching it.
And he
I
did
said-
an announcement where he was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, everybody go to the Maker Lounge. Ellie has an amazing speech prepared for you." And she's like, "I don't have anything."
So
Yeah.
ironically,
Well, she
when
just
he was
told me.
speaking through the microphone, that
Yeah.
sounded better than just speaking into the microphone. So like speaking through the speakerphone, that
Yeah.
sounded better.
Oh yeah.
Also, there was a
Um,
huge lag too, because we walked up to the Voron booth and how do you pronounce his name? Is it Vishal or Vishal? Or sorry, not
Vishal?
Voron.
Vishal.
Sliceworks.
Slice
Yeah,
Works,
Vishal. Yeah.
Sliceworks.
Yeah.
Vishal. Yeah, he was. He had the stream up, and I was like,
Mhm.
oh, let's point the camera at it and see like how long the lag is. And he was looking at something that was like 45 or 14 minutes before that, and I was like, all right, we're not standing here.
That's awesome. All right.
HotMakes.
Yeah, let's
You
do
guys
some
want to check out
HotMakes.
some cool?
Yeah, and next year's going to be huge to get that many people. It was
be huge.
beyond
That's
Hang on.
anything we could have imagined when we started this. We would have been happy at 1,300.
Oh, it's.
I can't wait to go next year.
Oh my god,
It's
it'll
going to
be
be
huge.
awesome.
Literally, biggest square footage.
And not only that, but I think I think Murph is going to be awesome this year because a lot of people didn't know about that either. And I think that'll kind of roll into to Earth as well.
Yeah.
So I tell you what, you roll the bumper. I'm going to switch. I'm only on this screen, so I'm going to switch everything over to HotMakes and let's do it.
Rolling.
All right,
Okay.
let's see how this works.
Did the whole thing play for you guys?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, okay. Mine froze at 3 seconds in, and I'm just sitting here going, guys, is it playing?
That's
I don't know
awesome.
if it's playing.
This first one is graffiti, hand painted, the tattoo of Juice's head. Gonna something it up because we have kids in the stream. There you go, hand painted. This print for
Nice.
one, by the way, is
Who is-
awesome.
Who is that? Who's Juice?
Graffiti. Oh,
Oh,
yes, Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I never watched it.
So good. I mean, his
looks
painting
real.
is just so good.
It's like the Hot Toys. Like it looks real. You know,
Yeah.
It's like too real. It's kind of scary.
Uncanny
Yeah.
Valley.
Especially when
sir.
he's looking up at you like this. You know,
Yeah,
if you
that's a little.
I wish I was like staring into his eyes and see if he'd follow me. Let's see what else do we got.
I wish
here.
I was staring into his eye.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. All right, Zach Friedman. Yes, so Zach, it was super cool to meet you in person. Zach Friedman was super cool to hang out with. We did some dinner on Sunday, and we played a mad game. Or no, it was
Saturday, yeah, bowling.
Saturday, whatever
Friday
it
or
was.
Saturday, yeah.
I don't think this
Friday
one was
we
on
did
the.
bowling. Yeah, Friday we did bowling. Saturday we did not much, and then Sunday we did a mad game of Cards Against Humanity with Tim, the TH3D crew, and a bunch of people joined. It was awesome. I know Zombie was there for a bit. I think he actually sat in for me, and I was like, I got to get up for a while.
I ended up sitting in for Zach, so that was fun.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
But no, he says, riddle me this: what does this hextraction tile do? Someone
What's it
tagged
do?
us. I mean, who knows until you play it, which is super cool. Did you see his game while you were there? Either Caleb or any of you?
I got to play it with him.
I saw
actually.
it, but I didn't get to play it.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
get to play it.
I think I won. Yeah, I won.
That was awesome. Well, his game is fun. I watched him play against a bunch of different people, and I like the fact that he came up with a random who knows what this cube does thing.
Yeah.
If you have not seen what I'm talking about, go find Zach Friedman's YouTube channel and look up. I think it was. It's not called Hextraction. It might
It
be
is.
now. It
I
might be
thought it was
now.
Gridfinity
Yeah.
2.0, maybe.
Yeah, it was.
It shows up as hextraction overall.
Yeah, I think it does now or something because it was his April Fool's video. But check that out; it's super funny. That
And
dude,
if you want to find more
it's so
information on it,
funny.
on his
Yeah.
Discord, Voidstar Labs, he has a whole channel just dedicated to it.
yeah, Voidstar.
Excellent.
His writing, some of the best ever. By the way.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep rolling here. Steven, the Lightspeed. So he actually brought this to. Whoa. That
What's
is
going on?
loud. That's
He
loud.
was
in my
having
ears.
some technical issues.
It was very loud in my ears. Okay, so 2 weeks
Okay, I
ago,
see what's
he
happening.
came out with that with the revolver can cooler thingamajigger, and on the stream we were like, dude, an engine. I want to see this with an engine, whatever. And I think he was already working on it, but I like to take credit because why not?
Right.
No, I said like where the pistons are the cans and they come up when you turn it. He did it, and he brought it to RMRRF, and it was super cool to see in person.
Yeah, that's so cool.
So there you go. Holds 4 cups of ice and salt.
I want to hook it up to like an actual motor, or not like an actual
Yeah.
like gas
No,
motor, but
just-
like an
Yeah,
actual. I want to power it
DC
so that
motor,
so that all of my pop cans just explode every time I open them.
That's your way to make like a pop can.
A pop.
For lack of better terms, bomb. So you just like shake them until they explode. You just leave it in
there goes the
somebody's
scream.
house.
No,
you
yeah,
just
we're not.
turn it
Well,
on,
we
it's like-
can. I applied, but
Um,
yes, it would. Well, I wonder if it would. Nah, never mind. Could sound like an actual.
I love
engine
it.
if
I'm gonna
it's-
print it
pop,
as soon
pop,
as
pop,
I'm
pop,
back.
pop, pop.
I'm doing it. It just seems like an awesome print. All right, nice work, Steven. The Mad Maker. So
What am I looking at here? Why
this
is it
is
jiggly?
the Flan DeLorean.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's the
That
looks
Flan
like dinner.
DeLorean. Yeah.
Are you
That looks like some
serious?
dinner. Oh my god.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Well, it's the Flan DeLorean, right?
He
Look.
jiggles.
Yeah, watch.
He jiggly. He said,
Mhm.
That's
"I love
amazing.
this.
Look at
This
that.
is adorable. Why do I think this is cute?"
Because it's like a bobblehead. You just can't stop watching.
I know. Oh god,
Oh,
Oh,
That's-
Oh,
that's straight up
How do you make
lightsaber
that?
damage
How do-
there.
that is just gone.
I think I was the only
Yo.
person in Spanish class to actually enjoy the flan. Everyone else was like, "Oh, I have to eat this." I was like, "Oh, yay,
there's
more
another
for
one.
me!"
Gone.
So
If you scroll down, there's one that's
Yeah.
Han Solo in carbonite.
Nice.
yeah,
Oh
there you go.
yeah.
Is it like?
I wanna
flan-
put it-
like.
Flan
Is there a
Solo?
flan
Yeah.
printer or something?
Flan.
It's a mold.
It looks like it's a
Oh, it's a
mold.
mold.
Scroll down
Oh.
further.
It's a mold, yeah.
Okay.
There's more
Somewhere down there, there's a.
somewhere.
Yep.
Somewhere in the.
Well, on
Uh.
mine, the next post down is a video of the mold.
What do
So
you got?
Oh,
It's all good. Hey, Llama.
I really want to put it. Is it weird that I want to put a Han Solo action figure in the carbonite one so that you like slowly
Yes.
reveal him as you eat it?
I love it.
Look at it.
Except
It's
that
just his
sounds
best.
like some
Ooh.
teeth damage.
I love it. The Mad Maker.
awesome.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Well done. This is
Um,
cool.
All right. Oh, this is the fixed it one. Hang on. All right, next.
Ah.
Here we go. This was somebody who came and hooked us up with a cable we needed
Yes.
to get the stream going, or no, to
Yes.
get Caleb's gimbal working.
Yep.
Yeah.
The screen.
Well,
the screen.
no, it was actually more for Sarah. Yeah, it was more for Sarah than
the
for
screen.
me.
Either way,
because,
the screen.
Yeah, the external monitor I didn't have at Twitter. I mean, he came through on Twitter. I just made a post from the HotMakes account where I was like, "Hey, we got a cable emergency. Does anybody have this specific cable?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "I'll be there in an hour."
Yeah. So another cool thing about the community, Nick, we were at the Polymaker. We had like a super booth. We were with Polymaker, and 3D belt kits or 3D.
Number
what
3
was
belt
it?
kit. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So we were all in there, right? And he did this, and I was like, "Hang on, let me see if I can hook you up with some filament." I talked to Nick. Nick pulls out this filament here, and he signs it, right, which is like amazing because the kid asked him to. But it is a brand new filament. Zombie might know more about this than I do because I didn't have a lot of time to talk to Nick about it. But it's like a better white for the maker community.
Oh,
It's a newer white. This isn't even released yet. And he's like, "Yeah, I got this one. You can have this one. It's not even released yet." I was like, "That's phenomenal, man." So he hooked him up with a roll of filament.
I think this is part of my my plan of making all the colors kind of what I want, because I'm kind of picky about colors and I always make my suggestions.
Yeah.
So this is a more blue white. So typical white is very warm for filament just because of the resin. So this is a
Right.
more cool white.
Wait, and Nick told him apparently the makers, people in the community didn't think our white was white enough, so we need to make a whiter white or something. Like it was awesome. It was
Yep.
it was hilarious. But nice work. Thank you for the cable.
I appreciate Dennis Mold his comment on that picture of the box, which was never wash that box.
Yeah, never watched that box.
Hope you don't watch
Nice.
the box.
Okay, yeah. And then why did I have that open twice? All right. Here's another thing. This is pretty cool at the 3D printing. Working on something a bit different from badges. Wanted to do something more complex. Super
Dude,
happy with the result. Check
What's
this
going
out.
on here? Because these are not in the doc. You've
Yeah,
shown
they're-
2 so far that you didn't put in the doc.
They're in
mister.
there.
Nope.
I promise, because I opened them all from the dock.
Well, okay.
All right. This is, I love this idea. A solid background, and then use actual colors to make the silhouette on top of the solid background. Super cool idea.
That is so cool. We're gonna have him on the show here soon. We'll talk about guests coming up
Okay.
at the end of the show.
Well, we're going to have to check this out because it looks like he has a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, this is. We showed off that giant collection of nerd logos and badges. I
Yeah.
think on a couple shows ago. This was him.
Yeah.
Makes some cool stuff, dude.
Heck yeah. All right. Llama. He actually tagged us in this world's fastest trash can video. I watched this this past weekend before we came out. Actually, I watched this video. This is nuts. So if you want a fun video to watch, all I can say, let's see what I can actually what it'll play here. This
Is this Colin?
there you go. That's the intro.
Hang on, I gotta make this bigger.
Yeah,
Who is this?
I'll make this is let me look here. I don't know.
Oh, I've seen this guy
Chris
before.
Rollins. Chris
Yeah.
Rollins. But anyways,
Yeah.
he decided he was gonna make a trash can, a green trash can.
Rolling
the
into
fastest,
2023, like.
yeah, the fastest trash can on Earth, and he went out and raced it, and then he crashed it. So,
Jeez.
we'll just
How
say
fast does it
it's
go?
sketchy at
Oh, I
best.
bet.
Let's see.
Oh my god. At least he has a helmet, but dang.
He actually, this is the second run. He let the top down. He had that bungee down the first run. So yeah,
The helmet smells terrible because
that's
it was
all
in
I
the
wanna
trash
play
can
'cause
when
I
he
don't wanna
found it.
Funny. But it's such it's not, don't do this at home because it's not great when you see the
I don't
crash
think I
and all
would.
that stuff. But this is the best part. Like at the end of it, he's like, yeah, it's still a trash can.
Oh no.
Just
Okay,
empty your
that's
trash.
fair. I would have sat in it and waited for the trash truck to come up, and then just
Oh,
drove
jeez.
away like 1 foot at a time as it kept trying to catch you. Like,
Now I want RC trash can where I can just say, go to the curb and then take the
Yeah.
trash out
Yeah.
in the morning.
Yes.
dude, I want to
Um,
do that for a costume tub. I've been wanting to do that for the longest time. Use the same electronics as like an R2D2, but with 4, and then instead of carrying your costume tubs through the Comic Cons, you just drive it to the room.
Right. That would be awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
Cookie CAD. This is local maker Michigan that tagged us. They're doing some really cool stuff with their cookie cutter design software. They're
And
doing
there was a
rounded,
chocolate one at the event.
yes. They're doing rounded
Ellie print
edges on the top
Yes.
and beveled cutting edge, which is pretty cool.
His
They're
mouse
adding
is
that in.
whipping out.
What is going on, dude?
He's getting handsy with the cookie cat.
He just got caught. He has one of those programs on his computer
yeah,
where his
yeah.
mouse moves around so people don't know he's not working at home.
What? So no, it's super cool. If you have not checked this out, go to cookiecad.com. Why do I have 4 mice?
6 mice.
No,
He's
you only
got
have 1
beast.
mice. The other 3 are blind.
They're mouse. So so I don't know how to fall underneath it. Anyways, check this out. If you want to make some sweet cookie cutters, though, check out their software. You could pretty much do whatever you want. It's pretty cool.
Hey,
And
they
by the
got,
way, awesome
when we-
people and awesome filament.
Yeah, I just we were talking to them at the show, and they said that they had a couple new colors that were coming out that they were showing off the show that weren't available yet. I kind of want to see if we can get them back on the show.
Oh,
And
there you
they
go.
said that they wanted to come back on at some point, but I think it'd be cool to get on.
Zombie's showing off a print from.
Yeah, it's a rainbow, but it's not very rainbowy because
You
of how small it
have,
is.
There we go.
It's more upstairs, but
Yeah.
That it's
But
just
they're-
red and orange.
their colors are really nice.
Yeah, they are.
Instead
They're
of
like
Roy
the
G.
more
Biv, it's
pastel
Row.
stuff that you don't find.
Right.
You know.
Like
Their
really
pastel
cool
stuff is super cool.
Yeah.
It's so good, yeah.
That's awesome.
I think I have sunset and sunrise.
I do
Both those
too.
colors
That's,
are amazing.
My
Sunrise.
wife loves the purple and blue. That should be sunset, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We went home
Alright.
with a half spool of their mermaid. That's
Yeah,
something
I've got a couple of
Yeah.
the mermaid fast change that they gave me
Yeah.
back here.
So here's the next one. I'm running low on time, so I got to get flying. But more progress on the N1 from Graphite. Check this out. Let's see if I can hit play.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Okay. Hang on.
It's so good.
That's insane. The detail.
I am.
He's a
What is that
frickin'
printed
master.
on? Is that resin or FDM?
I don't know. I bet there's info on his TikTok.
Yeah.
Listen.
That's insane.
The N1 is one of my all-time favorite Star Wars ships designs, and I can never get enough of that thing. So I'm glad they brought it back into the
Hotcakes?
show.
Yes.
Hot takes. It's a hot take.
Hotcakes. Yeah, that's probably why I didn't get this tag.
Oh. That's funny.
Well,
Thank
hang
you, Steven.
hang on. That's not too far off. We'll talk about that at the end of the show.
Look
We
at
got
his
something cool
response.
coming up.
Look at his response.
Oh man, fantastic.
I love it. All right, Graphite, you're awesome. All right, let's see.
Ooh.
Cost bricks. So I thought I had the sizing right for a helmet, but it won't fit our daughter. So it's still a win. Is it still a win when it filter Build-A-Bear?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
I love it.
That's great.
Also, I would go super nerd here for a second. So that helmet design is the more simplified, like softer helmet design that the kid wore. It's like a kid's helmet that was in the show. So I think it's cool that he was printing that for his daughter instead of like a scaled down regular helmet. You know,
Right.
Right.
good attention to in-universe details, sir.
Chris Travis, something for the
Jim's
next
like, we're
group.
moving on.
Attach some servos, radio controlled, maybe. And he hit us a bunch, but this is phenomenal. This takes like thumb wrestling to a new.
Oh yes. Oh
I
yes.
want one.
Yep. We could have little tables full of these, just
No,
20 or 30 of these things battling on a table.
Hear me out.
Oh,
Hear me
yes.
out.
Huh.
Next Rocky Mountain Rep Rap Festival, we print these at like 1500 scale, and we stand there and hold them.
Yes.
I'm on it.
Do
Let me
it
add
with
my
arms.
list. Hold on.
I say we scale this bad boy up to like 500%.
What are they called?
Let's go see.
I'm
It's
adding it
Maddie's-
to the window.
It's on Colts 3D.
Colts.
Great boxing game. It's Colts number
Yep. I got it.
119101.
I have it on the thing. I'll work on it.
Jaw drop. Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I know someone that can help.
I have mermaid. Hi, buddy. I'm almost done, guys.
Sorry.
It's all
I
my
think they're
fault.
waiting for me. I have my in-ears in, so I can't hear anything to hear, but I heard something. Somehow I heard my wife say, "You're 15 minutes behind schedule."
Oh,
And this is different.
Now
from
she's
what-
standing right here. You want to say hi?
Well,
Let me take my here. You don't want to say hi?
Oh.
Come on, come say hi, wifey. They don't even believe you exist.
where do you think the kid came from?
They call it adoption candidates.
Science.
Okay.
Science. Yeah.
All
Do you
right.
think they would have let Jim adopt a kid by himself? Are
Yeah, this is true.
They would. I'm the best dad ever. Damn it.
you are a really good dad. You really
So here's
are.
the deal. This thing blew my mind. Be prepared to be blown away. Hang on. Oh, I can't stop it. Watch
okay.
this.
What are we looking at? What is this?
Wait, what?
Oh,
What
Did you see that?
Do it again.
Wait.
It's a
wait for it.
transformer.
Watch. That's what it looks like normally,
Oh my god. How?
and it must be carved or something, so it
Yeah.
pops out like that.
And smooth as heck.
Yeah, look at this.
That is insane.
I think
Oh,
so.
oh,
The bark
it's in the
to be
back.
fair, the bark texture is helping hide those,
Yeah.
but that
Look
is
at
still
this.
some really tight tolerances.
Wait, check
Wow.
this out. This just blows
How
me
do you
away,
do
right?
that?
Okay. And
There's
then,
no way that's laser cut either because it's
No.
not burnt to hell.
Yeah.
No.
boom, look at that. It looks like just another piece of wood you throw in your fireplace, and then you flip it or flick it, and all of a sudden you got a cityscape in there.
Dang.
I like that. I think Ayers meant that he has a scroll saw, but I like the idea that he is the scroll saw.
I am the scroll saw now.
Look at me, look at me.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I could never do this if it needs a scroll saw. If there was a machine, I'm in.
Yeah.
But if it's me trying to cut this by hand, that ain't ever happening
No,
in my life.
all over the place. Look at that
I mean,
one.
I guess you can see the back. Look at the cuts here.
Yeah. Mm,
That
I
makes
see a 3D
sense.
printed version now.
yeah.
That'd be fun.
Oh my god,
Okay, I have a theory.
Huh.
it's got to be.
I have a
scroll
theory
saw.
as to how this is made. So if you look at the bottom, there's another piece of wood
Yeah.
glued over the
Inserted
bottom.
from behind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of cut marks in the back. So I almost wonder if it's cut in a million different pieces and then reassembled on that bottom plate.
Well, it could. That might be. Otherwise, like you said, you could take a scroll
motherboard.
saw, or
Yeah.
a saw, and just come in and then come out this side, and then
Yeah.
this might be for the
To keep it all together.
Then maybe like shave the bottom, so it's then when you glue the bottom, it doesn't
interesting.
attach itself to certain pieces. I don't know. We need Caleb.
We
We
need
need this guy on the show.
Yeah. You got to have that.
Let's
That's
see if
for
we
sure.
can. Let's see if we can figure that out. I'll see if I can
Does-
figure that out.
Does art work? I don't know. Transformable miniature houses. This is just crazy. I don't know. Maybe he shows a process. Hang on.
Hang
I've
on.
got
I don't
one
maybe
big
he
fail.
doesn't.
credit. No, this isn't that account. This is one of those
No.
accounts that point. That
Oh, credit
reposts-
Zhao Mao Mugong on Doyen.
Oh, well, guess not. So there's that. But thank you, Tom Llama, for always giving us something awesome to check out.
And I've got the biggest fail of the week. A very expensive fail.
Oh yeah. Hang on.
I have
yeah.
it shared. You can just pull mine. I have it up.
Okay.
Oh, hang on.
This
Let
is
me
a
pull it up.
hell of a fail.
There it is.
Does anyone see anything wrong with this?
What's
The
going on
front
here?
fell off.
It's not straight up and down in the thing.
Yep. Halfway through a print. Not even halfway. 2 layers in. One of the screws that holds the hot block to the cold side fell out.
Oh.
Is that filament on the left that's
Uh-huh.
oozed out? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it didn't even ooze out. That was coming out of the extruder. And I found it. I'm glad I caught it because it destroyed my bed plate. So
Oh,
slight
scratched it up.
mistake. Oh, that thing's toast.
Right.
I'm not
Rip.
like all the 4
That's-
pins that hold
That's
it.
your Voron, right?
That's my Voron.
Hey,
So-
Hey, look.
she does exist.
I
Hey!
promise. Say hi.
Hello.
You can't
Hello.
hear them, but they're saying
okay.
they're
Oh,
saying
what just
hi.
happened? Why did you go? There it is.
Tell her
I don't
thanks
know
for
what
letting
just
Jim come to Colorado.
He said thanks for
Yeah.
letting me come to Colorado.
It was amazing.
I think
Well
she's here to
worth
tell you you need to get off the
Yeah.
stream.
Oh.
What?
They're here to tell you something. I don't know.
Oh, I thought
missed I missed what Caleb said.
Yeah.
AI wife. There we go.
Yeah, wife.
AI wife. Yes.
It's just a digital rendering.
No, kiss me. No.
Yeah, she's
I go
telling
right
Jim
through her.
that it's time to end the show because I'm sure she wants to.
She is.
Yank him
I
out
don't
of
know
the
what's
frame.
happening. I don't even know where my child went. So there's
Over
that.
there.
Oh, he went outside, and you're making.
That's all right.
All right.
If you lose him, you
Sounds
make
good.
another one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's going to
All
be
right.
amazing next year.
Bye.
Are you
She
leaving?
said. No, she said goodbye.
Oh, okay.
I do have to get going. Apparently, we're making dinner right now, and I didn't know. what's going on.
Okay. All
Oh,
right.
we're just making him dinner.
Well, next year we'll
well,
definitely
nothing
have
like
you
that.
guys
I'm
out
in trouble.
again.
You don't get dinner.
And it's going to be bigger, better, more fun, and we got some really cool things in the pipeline that we're really excited for. Some new stuff, hopefully, and of course, the drag races should be back.
I want.
If I was that good at programming,
I'm gonna invite a bunch of friends out next year too. Like almost everybody I've talked to since I've come back home has been thinking it was the coolest thing ever. So I think I might just
Yeah.
see if I could.
It's
get
fun
a
even if you don't 3D print. Honestly, like just
Yeah.
seeing all the cool
Yeah.
things.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I have friends that
a
are
lot
like,
of
I
fun.
want a printer after seeing this event. I'm like,
So real
Okay.
quick, I don't have a lot of time. I do have to get going, but
Okay.
real fast. We'll start with Justin. Favorite thing you saw at RMRRF?
oh man,
Me. What?
Realistically, it was the people, just people, the amount of people. Like to have, honestly, the favorite thing was I had to go outside about 10:30 on Saturday, and I didn't realize how full the parking lot was.
Love you.
And
Yeah.
I just broke down. I turned around and looked at the parking lot, and it was just packed. And that was my favorite thing. Like, just an absolutely packed parking lot. Not even 2 hours.
That's what made it. Did that just kind of make it? Did that just kind of like make it hit home?
Oh yeah,
Like, yeah.
yeah. That we pulled so many.
It's sunk
people.
in, right?
Yeah.
And you guys did an awesome. You guys never done anything like this before, so
Never
kudos
an
to
event
you.
before,
And to be fair, much in the fashion of Rep Rap, built on other events that have gone before you that you've asked advice with and all that stuff. So it was really cool. that you guys
Iteration.
yeah.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
the right people. You know, I talked to John with Murph before we went too far. I even emailed Adrian Boyer for, even though it's open source, permission. And he's like, I grant it, but you don't need it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well,
it's
and
good.
I bet you we can. I bet
Chris
you
and Murph
Adam
was
Savage will come out next year.
That'd be insane.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be cool. All right, Zombie,
Yeah.
your favorite thing?
My
Expensive.
favorite thing, definitely the Cocoa Press printer. It was really cool seeing it in person. I got my shipwreck of a Benchy.
Yes.
I wanted a chocolate Benji so bad.
Yeah.
You didn't come out and play Cards Against Humanity, or you might have had one.
Benchers.
I was
Yeah.
sleepy. Oh,
So
wrong
I had
person. There we go.
Ellie had the crew out, and they had a few left, and I was very lucky to be sitting in the right place at the right time. I got one, but I don't know if Chris is watching right now, but Chris Garitz flew in all the way from Belgium.
Yeah, I
had
didn't recognize
had a
him.
great weekend. Also brought us chocolates from
Yes.
Belgium again.
Those were really good.
And
This person in the hotel handing chocolates out.
yes,
A little interesting, but it was good.
yeah.
It was sold out.
So it was super cool that he did that. So when I got my chocolate Benchy, he's like, "Wow, that's really cool." And I only found it fitting that I gave it to him because he came all the way from
Oh,
Belgium.
yeah.
He brought the chocolates for everybody, and I was
Oh,
like,
there
"You
he
need
is.
to
He's
take
in chat.
the one
Hey.
chocolate
Hey.
Benchy home. You know,
It's really good
you
chocolate.
deserve this." I hope it made it, Chris. Tell me it made it. Even if it's a billion pieces, tell me it made it, and it's not melted
So-
and like all crazy. But
The ironic part is, I've heard that American chocolate stinks compared to European chocolate. It's just terrible. So you traded him
yeah.
a terrible.
I don't know. This one was special because
It is special,
It
though.
tastes
Ellie
different
made
when
it,
it's printed.
and it was super cool. And it was turned sideways. You know, in the packaging that Ellie had, right? Nice. In the packaging that Ellie had, she had like, it looked like a kind of waves or whatever, and the Benchy's supposed to sit in that area, right? That's cut out for
That's
it.
so cool.
Somehow, the one she gave me, it was turned sideways in there, like outside of that area, sideways. And I was like, kind of messing with it. And he's like, "Don't break it." You know? And then I was like, you know what? This actually should go home with Chris. And I thought it was like full circle, right?
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
So
Yep.
I ate the top of mine.
Yes.
It was a little bit smoky tasting.
Yeah.
Smoky.
Yeah.
Smokestack.
Ah!
I want to give one last shout out to Tammy and Atticus. It was great that you guys came so
Oh, yeah.
far. And I'll be in touch. Thank you
So,
again.
Caleb, favorite thing besides me, of course. I mean,
Yeah, I already made that joke. It's so hard to pick something, dude.
I think Caleb's favorite thing was being away from home.
There is that.
As
Yes.
much as
Like-
there's an event, is getting away from all of it.
That's what we were talking about that before we went. Like the event was already taken care of. We would have gone to this event with or without the tornado happening. So we got to go there for the weekend and pretend nothing was wrong for a few days. So I think my favorite part of the whole event was just getting to see so many people that we only ever really see online. Like getting hugs. I know it sounds weird because I don't really like people touching me, but like just getting to see everybody in person was amazing. And we met so many new people too. Like,
Oh my God, yes.
we got a lot of cool guests coming up over the next few.
we do. And we're
yeah,
going to go over
yes,
that
for
in
another year.
2 minutes. Yeah. So
Jim, your favorite
Jim, what
thing?
was your
People.
favorite?
Oh man, there were so many cool things, and to be 100% fair, I didn't see them all. I was so busy, and as Caleb said, I was kind of like here, there, over here, over here, over there.
Mhm.
But man, there was really cool stuff there. One of the cool things was seeing that like huge. Chris Nerys brought that huge sword that like
Sword.
flipped out
Yes.
like 10 feet
Yeah.
or whatever it was. That was cool. The R2D2 that was there.
Oh, yeah, that was
super
awesome.
cool.
And
The
Jim, I
belt-
don't know if you
the
realize,
belt
but
Boron was super cool.
that R2 was printed with Michael Baddeley's files, who
Yeah.
we've had on the show.
Yeah.
Like,
Local
He was trying to get.
company.
He's like, you got to join this. You got to get one printed. And I was like, dude.
Space.
we know him.
So, did you get your Caleb? Did you get your tattoo yet?
What?
Oh, I got to email them back because
What?
I haven't heard back from them yet.
Oh, so
Ooh.
that
But
we'll save that.
I'm
We'll
gonna make it
save
happen. We're gonna.
Yeah,
I want it.
yeah,
I want
yeah.
it to happen.
If you were there, you knew. So
I'll
I
send
think
them this clip right here.
yeah, my
Nice.
overall favorite. Oh man,
There's got to be some.
there was so much. One of the I love the Death Racer races. The crashes that the dragsters had, like seeing some of the
rolls.
dragsters, they're fast if they actually hook up. That was really
find
cool.
a video of that. Here
Yeah,
we go.
there you go.
There's a video.
There you
You
go.
lost your head.
I know. I actually don't know where it is.
We got a
There
short.
there was the Snoopy dragster or the Snoopy racer, but I think like man, I can't
Here's
singly
a
put my
here's a
finger on
crash.
one item.
ready.
but,
Here was
oh
one
boy.
of the crashes. Ready? Just parts.
Oh,
Yeah,
And
that
and
was-
wait for it.
yeah,
Look at that. Go.
upside down.
Oh no.
mhm.
I love that.
That was the
Was
upside
this,
down. He won. He
This
won.
was this was How to Texan. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Let me
Little
show it down here, yeah.
slower. Look at that. Just like hold on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He won.
Wow.
He because of the people at the finish line
Yep.
taking their slow-mo video.
Yep.
That's why he won.
Yep.
I think that was super cool to
I kept
see.
thinking of that scene from Futurama where the old man is like, "You changed the outcome by measuring it."
Here's one more video. Let's see.
All right.
Last video. I know Jim's got to go.
Real quick, yeah.
And
Oh, there's Sarah's legs.
look,
There's
Oh,
your
is
legs.
this one where it gets hit?
race. Look at that.
Yep.
Look at that spin out.
Oh,
Yeah. Wow.
oh, we got more than one angle. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
the one where the yellow one
Look.
flips around.
It goes
Yeah,
backwards.
Yeah, we
I
got so
got
many
a,
good things.
We have
I
a
got
lot
a
of video.
short.
I think
So
Oh, yeah.
I held the DSLR with my phone next to it, so I got a short on the HotMakes Instagram while also getting a recording on the DSLR, and now we have a third camera angle here.
Well,
And
the other
Jim
cool
was like,
thing was
"I'll get
Caleb
around."
getting talked to by law enforcement for flying his drone in the restricted area.
Wait, did you?
Which we
I
had
did, yeah.
permission, and
What?
it was okay, by the way.
I even had a
But
text
it was
on
funny
that.
because that's the first time I've ever been talked. Like that's the first time I've ever had an officer actually come up to me like, "Hey, you got permission to fly here?" So I'm
Right.
glad that I
Oh.
got permission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you actually get official permission from the airport?
All right, so here's the thing.
We don't have time for the story, but yes.
We can talk offline.
Yes,
No,
I did.
he-
I
we'll
do.
put it this way: he filed for
I
his
got-
permission. He was
I
allowed
did.
to fly. He flew, and law enforcement stopped him, and he was able to get out. Like say, hey, this is what I have. Here's my license.
I
We're
showed
good."
him what I needed to
And-
show him, and he was like, "Okay, you're good."
Not only that, but he came in and talked to us the next day for
Yeah,
like
he was-
30
yeah,
minutes.
he was
really
The
nice.
coolest guy.
Yeah,
The coolest guy.
He was very, very
Sergeant
nice. His name was
Sanchez,
Raphael.
I think. Yep, I've had extended
Ninja Turtle.
conversations with him.
All right,
so.
I got it. I
One
got to
hot
get
mate.
going.
Jim's got a jet.
One hot make.
I'm
Sorry.
building
Whoa.
a chair.
Oh, it's
Yep.
broken.
It looked
Look
like.
at that.
Well,
Is
what's
that for
left?
It's got
tripod?
just it's got as many legs as tripod.
Yeah.
All
It's a tripod model.
Right. This will be a project
Right.
coming up. It's a lot of fun.
Well, it's
All right,
more
I don't have
than
a chair
anymore.
Jim's old desk.
The next few weeks, man, I'm talking like the next few weeks, we got some amazing stuff coming up. Next week, we have a Smelly Cat Creations. You got to check out Smelly Cat. Super cool stuff
Okay.
with lasers.
Got to be named
Um,
Phoebe.
Yeah. Right after that, we have, what is it, FR3D?
The
who we
3D printing.
who we just saw, right?
Yep.
The 3D printing. Then that's the 15th, May 22nd, Filament Stories. May 29th, we have
No,
something
Filament Story.
very
You just-
special.
You just cut out. May 22nd is Filament Stories.
Oh, Filament Stories. Sorry if I
Yeah.
cut out there.
good.
May 29th, something super special with Sam Prentice and the creator of Pancake Bot, Miguel.
Yeah, we got
So
something
that's
fun
gonna be
coming
cool.
up. We got a
Um,
pancake show,
Yeah, a
pancake show coming up.
It'll be hot cakes for sure.
Hot cakes.
June 5th, we have Alpha to Zeta Industries. Amazing. We met them at
Anthony,
RMRRF.
I'm excited to see that.
June 12th, we have someone cool coming, not to be determined yet. We haven't announced it.
We got somebody in the works.
Studley Avocado. He's a very beefy avocado with the pit. I just want to throw it out there.
So his name is Gus. He's the guy who at the show he had the orange
Yeah,
Spartan armor.
that's my buddy
Yeah.
Gus. Yep, he's awesome.
Yeah.
He'll be on.
And then June 26th, Retro Maker also was at RMRRF and had some really
be
cool stuff.
Monday. That'll be Monday right after Murph. Just a heads up.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh wow.
You may have to mess with
We
that.
probably should look at the times.
I didn't look at that. I didn't think about that part.
We'll work it out. Amazing lineup coming out right here on HotMakes. I have to get flying.
Yeah.
But Justin, thank you guys so much
Jeez.
for an amazing
Thank you, man.
event.
Thank you to everyone
thank you
who
for
showed
putting
up.
it on. Thank you for organizing it and pulling it off. And
Yes,
thank
thank
you
you.
everybody out there who came, volunteered, helped, just showed up, like any of that stuff.
Great. It was amazing.
Zombie Hedgehog.
easily one of the best
I
weekends.
learned your real name this past weekend. I never
Yep,
knew it,
yep.
and I won't reveal it today. But
It's awesome.
I feel so
That's
bad.
awesome.
thank
It's
you.
not too different from mine.
You have a name.
I felt
Also,
I felt really bad
also,
because everybody was calling him Zombie, but he introduced
It's
himself
okay.
to me as Austin.
Nick still
And I
calls me
was-
zombie.
Yeah.
Well, I kept calling like the whole
Jim,
weekend. I was like, "Hey, Austin," and Jim was like, "Zombie," and I was like, "Oh yeah, sorry."
Yeah,
And I
I
thought
was like,
maybe I
"Who's
wasn't
that?"
supposed to use it.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
but
good.
thank you for
That's
all of your
dead naming.
help. Thank you for being a big part of the booth as well. You did some amazing stuff and some awesome streams there as well.
was fun.
Caleb and
Sorry, do it again.
Sarah, if you're there, thank you guys so much for all of your help. We appreciate that. Check out Maker Deck. Check out the Z and Z
that?
podcast. Right?
Oh
Right?
yeah, that's in a couple hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are doing
on
a
the
Did
website.
you say you're doing the stream on tonight?
Yeah.
That's gonna be on my platform on Twitch.
No, I mean-
Twitch.tv/Zombie Hedgehog.
Earlier in the chat, you guys said you were talking about something specific tonight.
We're doing CAD. I like going over all the CAD work and stuff to do
Yeah.
CAD with 3D
That's gonna
printing.
be awesome.
All
Plus
right.
going over Rocky Mountain
Yeah.
again, so that'll be
Yeah.
fun.
I'll be around if you want me.
Awesome.
There you go. I'll be always around until I lose weight. I gotta get going. Everybody have a great night. We'll see everybody next week.
everyone.
I'll still be in Arizona, but I'll find a different art studio maybe.
Live
You
long
never
and
know.
prosper.
I'm gonna hook up with some people down here, and it's gonna be cool to see their
Go to the one in
stuff, so you never
Colorado.
know.
I want you streaming there.
It'll be bigger next
There you
year.
go.
That would be cool. All right, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you later. I gotta get flying. Bye.
Bye.
See ya. Have a great Monday.
Zombie, sorry we doxed you on the
Yeah.
stream.
It's public. It's public.
Yeah.
Seriously, who even gave him a link anyway? We don't even know who this guy is. Seriously? Who sent him an invite? Oh, we're still live?